Everyone, Double P here and welcome. So in today's training session, I attacked Tesla. Let's kind of get into it. The first thing I wanted to kind of go over with you is this is the first time since I've been trading that I've ever seen the entire stock market gap down. Even though there were some monster earnings with some particular stocks like J&J and the health sector, everything gapped down. I've never seen that before, especially with big tech. Like all big tech gapped down. It was absolutely, I've never seen it before, and it was a trading session. So let's kind of get into it. What's the first thing we always do? So let me kind of go over it here for you. So you see here in the had opened up a gap down from where it was at 450 or 460 yesterday. A gap down to like 440. That's absolutely incredible, crazy. So that was NVIDIA. Let me show you Apple. Same thing with Apple. Apple didn't gap down that much, but good enough that it was a good gap from literally 177, opened up around 176. Let's come over here to Meta. Meta, same thing from 320, opened up here at 318. And then we got Tesla from here from 253, gap down, opened up at 250. That's for these big tech. That's a big gap. So what's the first thing we always do? We always draw the box. What's the box? The box is volume. The box is support and resistance. The box is volatility. And the box is price action. That's what's inside of the box. So I had to look at 4 different positions, and I'm looking, which one do I take? Which one do I leave alone? Where's the opportunity? What's happening? We all know Tesla is going into earnings in the next 2 days, and Tesla's on a downward path. And I'm looking here in pre-market. I'm just watching what's happening with Tesla, and I decided that it was either Tesla or NVIDIA because Microsoft and I didn't show you Microsoft there, did I? Let's come over here to Microsoft. Microsoft, same thing, 332, opened up. What do we got here? Around 329. So that's a big gap down for that size of a company for a mega cap position. So Tesla, I was just like, okay, it's got to be Tesla or NVIDIA, and as you can see, NVIDIA dropped like $20. Like that was just, should have took NVIDIA. That would have been a monster trade, but I focused on Tesla. And it happens. When you have too much opportunity, you take no opportunity. So, you have to like look at it and just take the opportunity. So here's the 200, here's the 20, and here's the 8. See here, Tesla opened up right under here, big gap under. So what I always tell you, if it opens up way under the box, what's going to happen is it's going to go down, but it's going to fight to go back to try to hit the box and try to break through the box. As you can see right there, it hit the low and it ripped. And it's right back on the lower edge of the box to now where it's opened up high to where it closed. But I don't care about that because this is where we trade. So I sent the trade out to you. You guys got it right here on this candle here, 940, 939, 940. You got the text alert. So let's look at this here. This is the movement that I like to see off of this movement right here. This is inverted harami, bearish, right? Then we got consolidation right here. We got our spinning top. We got a hammer, but it's negligible hammer. We got another spinning top. These are all candles of indecisions, candle of pause in this moment right here. And then we get that nice big drop, boom, right down there out on the low, right? What I always tell you guys and girls, what I always teach you guys and girls, we either get out on the low or we get out on the high. Or we can enter on the high to take a short, or we can enter on the low to go long. But in this trend right here, it was a downward trend, right? You want to see what the algorithms were doing? Let me draw the channel here for you. Let me move this over here and draw the channel. Just trying to shrink this down here for you so that you can see it. That's a little bit wide. So you'll get the gist of it. So let me come over here, get the channel tool for you. So always on the highs or the lows. So there's your channel right there. That's what the algorithms are moving in. And that was a escalator to the downside. Just a beautiful trade. So what happens? Where do we get out? Well, this is resistance. That's support. So once the channel is broken, as you can see the move right here, this is the power candle. It breaks that channel right there and off to the races. Here's the support. So if you want to get another price action support, I can draw it out here for you. Here's one line, here's two lines, and we go with that candle right there. So that's support and resistance. So this is resistance 1, this is resistance 2, that's support 2, that's support 1. So depending on how you're looking at taking your trade, you have support, you have resistance, you have support 1, resistance 1, support 2, resistance 2. So you have everything there. You know exactly where you need to be able to set up your trade. So always off of that bounce, there's always going to be a retracement off of that low. It's always going to bounce up because you can see where the moving averages are. What happens here is the equity, ETF, crypto, Forex, futures, I don't care what it is, it's all the same thing. It's got to pull back to the moving averages, right? And you see it right there. It's riding right to the moving averages and it just rips, right? So that's it from Double P. Remove the drawing. Obviously you want to see what I made today, so I can show you what I made today. So really good trade today, 24%, $8,400 for me, Double P. As you know, I always take big block positions. So when I'm sending out the alerts to you guys, I'm sending out the emails. When you're seeing the contracts in those emails, that's the contracts that I feel everybody can handle. Even you new people, you don't have to take 20 contracts, take 1 or 2. But for those of you that have been with me longer than 6 months, you've already built up a war chest, so you can start to take 20 contracts. And as you've noticed, over the last week or two, that's what I'm slowly putting into the text alerts and emails, is I'm gradually increasing the contract size, and you guys should be making a boatload of money. So that's how it works. So once again, my first and last ever algorithmic trading mastermind is coming up. It's $25,000 for the virtual seats. I've got 2 left. Send a support ticket if you want to go. You'll need to make your deposit by the end of this week or next week. And then the balance is paid off November 12th, at $25K. It's going to be a life-changing event. You are really going to be in for a treat. So with that being said, my name is Double P. I'll see you in the next trading session. Take care, everybody.